Hey guys, Steve here. Well, welcome to another video. If you've watched some of my other episodes, you would have seen we've been camping down at Harlan Recreational Area, I think that's what it's called. And I've just ridden about 8 kilometres on my new bike. You would have watched the video on that one as well. And I finished off, I was at Yarraman Station Park. It's the trailhead of the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. Now there's no camping here, but there is some great stuff you can have a look at. There's some walking tracks, picnic tables, horses are allowed. No camping though in this particular area. And there is a bit of a track you can ride around as well. And I think it leads down to the Yarraman Weir Park as well. So I'm going to do that. But we're here, just here, and I'm going to go down here to the park. Then I'm going to ride down to the Yarraman Weir and show you around that as well. You can camp down there, and there is toilets and that down there as well. So let's go have a look around this great little park just outside of Kingaroy. I have lived in Kingaroy for over 20 years and I never knew this was here. So it's amazing what you can find in your own backyard. Cheers guys. Okay, I've come down a little bit further. There's another sign here telling you Yarraman Station Park again. And behind me is a beautiful little structure they built for the rail trail. So this is the finish. This is the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. And if you make it to here, you finished it. So how cool is that? Great little structure there. Looks like some showground or something over here. I don't know what that is, whether it's some sort of rail, something to do with the rail. But over here is the old Yarraman railway station. So here we go, the original railway station. The rail line has been pulled up here for many, many years. I might be able to find out in here when it was actually taken up. But they've got a little representation of railway tracks here. I don't think many trains would be running on that gauge railway line. But how cool is this? There it is there. 1876, and it was completed in, I'm trying to read this on the go guys. Okay, the Brisbane Valley Rail Line took 30 years, finally completed, while Yarraman Station Creekham was eventually renamed Yarraman Station 22 years later in 1935. The long proposed extension to Nanengo never eventuated. Yeah, so that was something. Nanengo was only 22 k's up from Yarraman and they never ever built that bit of line. They built a line to Kingaroy, which is 22 k's from Kingaroy. So if they would have put another 44 k's of rail line in, they would have had a complete railway line right through to Gympie and everywhere. So go figure. But here we go here, Yarraman. And there's a few photos there. There's an old photo of the old railway station there. I've got a feeling that building has been relocated. So there you go, and I think that timber structure there might be part of that structure over there, which is the finish of the railway line. So plenty of stuff here to read about, and if you like your rail history, this is a fantastic place to come and have a look around. I'm not going to go through all these boards. You just come down and see it guys, and have a look for yourself. But there's some beautiful stuff here. The head of Queensland's greatest rail trail. So here we go. Some beautiful stuff here to look at. You can even, looks like, get your photo in a little cutout here. There you go. On the right track to Yarraman. How cool is that? And there's an old, looks like an old part of some sort of train water tanker or milk tanker or something like that. But the Weir Park's only 600 metres away, so we're going to go for a ride down there. I'll stop off and show you that little bit of old railway memorabilia there. And we'll head down to the Weir and have a look down there. But this is a great spot to come and have a look if you're in the area. Like I said, we're camping down at that Harlan Park, just the bottom of Yarraman Hill there. and you could jump on a bike, ride up here, or jump in your car and drive up here and have a look around and check out the weir as well. So let's get going down there. Okay, I thought I may as well get it on the move while I'm riding along. So as we come in here, we'll hit the brakes and we'll read what this is. What is it? The bomb. Queensland's railway fuel tanker wagon, known as the bomb, manufactured in 1929 and was positioned in Yarraman Park in 2019. Departed Brisbane 3 times a week, 22,000 litres of fuel. So you could imagine why it was called a bomb if it was carrying fuel inside a steel container on a railway line. So I don't think that needs elaborating, but it does look like there is a bit of a community over there. A few old buildings, probably a few old railway buildings and stuff like that. And there is another little billboard telling you all about the railway park as well and some of the history. So we're going to make our way over to the weir now, which I think is just over to our right over there. So we'll keep pedalling and I'll show you some more in a minute, eh? Really a great way to get around, just riding a pushy around these little parks and stuff. Okay, I'll see you down at the weir. Okay, we've made it to Yarraman Weir Park. So it was only a couple of k's down the road, or not even that really. And there's the toilets. A little bit of a cattle grid. And apparently you can camp down here, so I'll find out a little bit more information, whether it's just tent camping though. But I did see someone say they had a caravan down here the other day. Whether you get moved on would be another story though. But let's have a look around. So Yarraman Weir Park, we are here now. I know I am because I'm standing here. There's a little bit of a mug map for where we are. So yeah, we're back up here near Yarraman Station Park. Come around these little tracks here and just come in here. I've got to get back on this rail trail and head back to Harlan Park where we're camped. But you got toilets, tables, horse. Is that a dog? Looks like a dog, doesn't it? Dogs, tents, biking. Oh no, that must mean there's horse stables. That's the guy on the horse, so it means you can ride and you can go for walking. So maybe I could say the dogs are a thing. There's someone coming in to bring their caravan in here now, just as I spoke about, you know, people parking their vans in here. But yeah, beautiful little quiet spot, isn't it? So there's a little bit of a weir down here. There's some picnic tables. There is those bollarded off areas where you can come down and park and probably camp in a swag or a tent, because they've got little sectioned off areas with bins and tables. But what a beautiful little spot. Just bloody amazing. So there you go there. This will probably only be a short video, but that's probably the weir down there. There must be some way you can walk down to it. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. Someone with a Let's Explore, looks like a Jawa Sirocco, doesn't it? But yeah, what a fantastic little place. I'll take my bloody hat off. I'm gonna have a drink and couple of lollies just to boost me energy, because it does take a little bit just to pedal to these places. Like I said, it was probably 8 k's up to the park there, and then it's about 7 kilometres down to here. So definitely worth checking out if you're doing the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail, if you've got a couple of bikes or e-bikes or whatever you may want to ride these tracks with. Definitely worth checking out. But that's probably going to be about it, guys. I'm going to go enjoy a drink, and hope you've enjoyed this little quick video, short and sweet, like me. Stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye. These people are still trying to decide where they're going to park, if they're allowed to. It looks like he's going to go over there. Okay, see yous. Bye.